Hello viewers, I am Mr. Dilip Kumar Pal, stand before you with the topic light pollution. So far as light pollution is concerned, in this video its meaning, types and impacts have been focused, and light pollution is a topic which is found in +3 first semester environmental studies. But before I discuss about light pollution, I want to inform my viewers that name of my channel is @Dilip Kumar Pal 9375, where you will find as many as 560 videos relating to +2 first year political science up to +2 second year political science, +3 first semester polity honors up to +3 sixth semester polity honors, some videos of environmental studies, ethics and values, political science general elective of +3 first semester, some videos of ethics and values, political science general elective of +3 second semester, and some videos of ethics and values of +3 third semester. I request my viewers to subscribe my channel if you have not subscribed, and those of your friends who are in above classes about this channel, so some students will be benefited. I request my viewers, never hesitate to give help to anybody. Helping nature is a symptom of a human being. Let us start. Light pollution. Light pollution is a very dangerous type of pollution among other pollutions. Its hazardous impacts were felt after the second part of 19th century, and efforts were made to control its harmful effect started after 1950, and after 1980 a global dark sky movement was started with the formation of the International Dark Sky Association IDA. Among other pollutions, light pollution is a very hazardous pollution, and the hazardous impacts of light pollution was felt after second part of 19th century, and efforts were made to control the hazardous impacts of light pollution after 1950, and in 1980 an association was formed to protect human society from light pollution known as International Dark Sky Association. So, pollutions are of different types. Among these pollutions, light pollution is a very hazardous type of pollution. But the hazardous impact of light pollution was felt after second part of 19th century. Hazardous impact of light pollution was felt after second part of 19th century. After second part of 19th century or of 1950, its hazardous impacts were felt, and efforts were made to control its harmful effects started after 1950. After 1950, efforts were made to control its hazardous impacts, and after 1980, a global dark sky movement was started. After 1980, global movements were made to protect humanity from light pollution. A global dark sky movement was started with the formation of the International Dark Sky Association IDA. So, pollutions are of different types. Light pollution is a very dangerous type of pollution. Its harmful impact was felt after second part of 19th century, and efforts were made to control its hazardous impacts after 1950, and after 1980 global international movement was made to protect humanity from the light pollution, and a global organization was formed known as IDA, International Dark Sky Association. But what is light pollution? Meaning of light pollution. Light pollution means the presence of unwanted, excessive, artificial light or irritating light which has a disruptive effect on natural cycles and inhibits the observation of stars and planets. Light pollution means the excessive artificial light, disgusted artificial light, which are human creation and which strikes the natural cycle. Light pollution means presence of unwanted, excessive artificial light and irritating light which has a disruptive effect on natural cycle and inhibits observation of stars and planets. So, light pollution means excessive artificial light, irritating light, man-made light which are found, which strikes the natural cycles and which creates problem for the observation of stars and planet in the sky. And light pollution affects the dark night. Light pollution or artificial light at night disrupts the natural pattern of wildlife, contributes to the increase in CO2 gas in the atmosphere, disrupts human sleep, obscures star in the night sky. Light pollution also creation of excessive CO2 gas. It affects life of wild animals and it disrupts human sleep and creates problem to see star and planet in the sky. Its source include, so what are the sources of light pollution? Its source include interior and exterior lighting in the internal sphere and externally, advertising, offices, factory street lighting, car parks area, etc. It is found more severe in industrialized countries in North America, Europe and Japan. What are the sources of light pollution? Excessive light for advertisements, excessive light for car park area, excessive light in showrooms to attract customers, then excessive light in interior and exterior decorations. So we are clear about the meaning of light pollution, then sources of light pollution. Now you see types of light pollution. What are the types of light pollution? Number one, light trespass. It means shining light enters into another house from neighbor's fence. When bright light enters through the window from the neighbor, it creates problem in sleeping. It is light trespass. Light trespass means when light of the neighbor will enter into another house, when light of the neighbor will enter into another house through its window, it creates problem for the people of that house. It disrupts their sound sleep. So whenever the light will come from one house to another house through its windows, or when light will come from neighbors and it enter into another house through its window, it is known as light trespass. It is another type of light pollution. Number two, over illumination, excessive light. Over illumination means excessive light or presence of lighting intensity higher than that which is appropriate for a specific activity. So over illumination means the excessive light or the intensity of the light is more than what is required. Over illumination means excessive light or presence of lighting intensity higher than that which is appropriate for a specific activity. When there will be over lighting or the intensity of light is more than what is required, it is over illumination. Excessive light in festivals like Diwali, Durga Puja, excessive light in shops to attract customers, use of LED lamps, LED bulbs in place of old lamps are the example of over illumination. Over illumination is another type of light pollution. Number 3, glare. Glare means bright light or dazzling light. When a bright light will come, it is known as the glare. It is another category of light pollution. Glare is another category of light pollution. It includes blinding glare, disability glare, and discomfort glare. Glare is 3 types. One is blinding glare, disability glare, and discomfort glare. So glare means dazzling light or bright light. It is 3 types. One is blinding glare. Blinding glare means effects caused by staring into sun or looking continuously towards sun. It affects vision power. When a person will look towards sun continuously, it is known as the blinding glare. It hampers the vision power of a person. Number 2, disability glare means bright light comes from incoming vehicles. It is known as the disability glare. When bright light will come from incoming vehicles and it will fall on the eye of a person, it is known as the disability glare. It also affects the vision of a person. Number 3, discomfort glare means bright light on eye which is irritating. Discomfort glare means when bright light will come towards eye and it will be irritating. It is known as the discomfort glare. So third type of light pollution is glare, and glare is 3 types: blinding glare, disability glare, and discomfort glare. Now see, light clutter. It means excessive grouping of light which generate confusion and cause accidents. Another category of light pollution is light clutter. When in a place there will be excess light, it is known as the light clutter. When in a place there will be excess light, innumerable light, it is known as light clutter. It causes accidents and creates confusion. It means excessive grouping of light which generate confusion and cause accidents. Now 5, artificial satellites or sky glow. It is an increase in the apparent brightness of the night sky that can serve to reduce visibility for astronomical observation. Artificial satellites are also cause of light pollution. They also with their light affect the dark sky. Artificial satellites means in the sky innumerable artificial satellites are found which have their own light. They also make bright the dark sky. It creates a problem for astronomer to study star and planet. It is known as the artificial satellites or sky glow. Now we'll see impacts of light pollution, ecological impacts of light pollution. When light pollution affects environment, it is known as ecological impacts of light pollution. Following are its impacts. What are the impacts of light pollution on ecology, environment? Number 1, artificial light affects predator-prey relations because due to artificial light, some animals cannot prey. Artificial light affects predator-prey relations. Some animals prey in the night. Due to artificial light, they are unable to prey. Number 2, artificial light affects some spiders because some spiders avoid light. Artificial light affects spiders because some spiders want to avoid light. For them, artificial light creates a problem. Number 3, artificial light affects birds. Birds. Navigation system. Artificial light affects birds' navigation system because birds move in the night by observing stars and in the sky. By artificial light, they are confused at the time of their movement. Artificial light affect navigation system of birds because birds move in the night by observing stars. So whenever there will be artificial light, they are unable to observe star, and it will create for them in their movement in the night. Number 4, artificial light also affect development and reproductive system of insects. Artificial light also affect development of insects and their reproductive system. 5, artificial light also affect hatching process of turtle. Artificial light also affect the hatching process or the giving egg process of the turtle. 6, artificial light also affect night blooming flowers because some flowers bloom at night, some flowers bloom at night. So artificial light affect them. Finally, artificial light affects movement of species who move in the night. Some species move in the night. So whenever there will be artificial lighted area, some species are unable to move because they feel that it is a daytime. So in this video we discussed meaning of light pollution, types of light pollution and impacts of light pollution. I request my viewers to watch the whiteboard and listen attentively so that this video will be helpful. And I want to inform my viewers that any video you want, just write my name Dilip Kumar Pal and the name of the topic in YouTube. You'll get both the Odia and English video. Thank you. Have a nice day.